All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we got to talk. So today we are talking about this video I came across that's got my head spinning from iHip News, which I'm a huge fan of these ladies. But there's a conspiracy theory that's been going around about some text messages that got released from the person who's accused of killing Charlie Kirk. It's supposedly between that person and his roommate. People are saying that this text message thread that got released has been doctored by the government. And this video, even though I'm not a conspiracy theorist, it's making me believe. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Tweet of some. I try not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I have a really hard time believing in a short text exchange. The alleged shooter makes his confession, confirms location of the weapon, confirms the type of the weapon, confirms it was wrapped in a towel, confirms his motive, exonerates the decoy, George Zinn. That's what I think too. He exonerates that guy, admits to the bullet engraving. So he even says in this text exchange, remember when I was engraving on the bullets? Like he's covering up too many holes. This is not somebody who's on the run trying to get away with murder. Remember my dad's super MAGA. Remember when I spend all my spare time engraving bullets that I'm later going to use for a murder? He confirms the wardrobe change. He confirms how long he's been planning it, discloses the existence and location of a now destroyed, pre-written confession note, randomly tells his boyfriend that his dad is a diehard MAGA, as if he wouldn't already know given the nature of their relationship, and is worried about his dad/grandpa being upset if he doesn't come home with the rifle, not the fact that he just used it to commit a murder.
Is this stuff not weird to y'all? Like, it seems like the folks who release these text messages, if they are fake, it seems like they didn't consider the fact that real life typically doesn't play out like things play out in the movies. Like, in real life, we'll wonder why something happened, and that wonder will follow us the rest of our lives. That mystery will follow us the rest of our lives. We'll never figure it out. In TV shows, if episode 3, somebody says, I wonder who shut that door. Episode 4 or 5, they'll tell you who shut that door. These guys seem to believe that real life should be open and closed cases with everything. For like they'll say, we found a gun in the forest and it was wrapped in a blanket. And then to neatly close the loop on that, this text message randomly says, I left it in the forest with a blanket wrapped around it. Like, it doesn't work that neatly in real life. It never does. And for one short text message to have all of this stuff in it, all of this stuff to confirm all of these things that was going all over the place, it's crazy to me. It's one message. For one, let me say this. I'm not a thief. I'd probably be a horrible thief. I'd probably be terrible at it. But one thing I wouldn't do, I'm not going to kill somebody and then put it in a text message. Who would do that? And I don't want to speak in hyperbole too much, saying no one would ever do that or everyone does this. But I cannot think of one person that I know or that I've ever come across that would kill somebody, especially a famous person, and then text somebody saying that they did it. I don't know what idiot would do that. Respectfully. Like, I don't know who would do that.
Not to mention a 22-year-old terminally online Zoomer using phrases like squad car, drop point, swept the area, my vehicle, till I died of old age, my old man.
That stuff is weird. A 22, I'm like, maybe there are some 22-year-old kids that speak like this. Maybe so. It's possible. But this sounds so much like police lingo to me. It's crazy. Have you ever heard one of your friends call a cop car a squad car? I've heard 12. I done heard every word you could think. I ain't never heard none of my friends call it a squad car. How about drop point? Swept the area. When's the last time you heard somebody say, I got to go to my vehicle? My vehicle? What? It's weird, man. It is very, very fishy, as they say.
I'm not buying it. I think this is complete and total bullshit. I think this is the exact FBI that Trump wanted. He wanted to destroy the enemy from within. He campaigned on it. One of the enemies from within was a FBI department that I believe tried to be truthful and find facts. And he put two dipshit podcasters in charge of the FBI.
So remember, during the election, people like me were walking around saying, if you put Trump in office, he's going to hire everybody who likes him and who said positive things about him. He's not going to hire based on experience. He's going to put people in place who are totally overwhelmed and overmatched. He's going to do that. This is what it looks like. Kash Patel does not know what he's doing. The fool put a tweet out saying, we got the guy. And then an hour later, sorry, we don't have the guy. We released him. And there's all kind of questions about how come they haven't gotten this guy yet. It's been 24 hours. Why have they not gotten him yet? And then all of a sudden, they've got the guy. Plus, they got text messages with him in one thread outlining every question that we possibly had over the 24 hours we were wondering where is that. Perfectly answering all the questions. This is what it looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. When you've got somebody who's hiring folks, instead of on their credentials, you're hiring them based on, oh yeah, that guy said nice things about me. Let's hire him. You know what? The WWE, they do support me quite a bit. They've had me on a couple times. Let's bring on some WWE folks to oversee some things real quick. Let's bring them in real quick because they like me. They accept my advertising, and let's put them over here. This is what it looks like. This is what we tried to tell people. I'm not typically one to say I told you so, but I didn't. I did not tell you so. Like, this is crazy. So, I don't know. This is what it looks like, man. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what y'all think about these text messages. I'm not one to believe in conspiracy theories, typically, but I am open-minded enough to hear them out. And if it makes sense to me, I'll say, cool, that makes sense to me. And if it doesn't, I'll say, I got no problem with you believing that. I'm just not going to buy it. I'm cool on it. But this is, if it smells like fish, it's definitely not tacos. like, what are we doing, man? Like, this is crazy. I don't know. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to build this thing one like and one subscription at a time. Every like that you give us, every subscription that we receive, it helps me take care of my family even better. So I really do appreciate the support there. All right, that's all I got for you. Take care. God bless. Peace.